L'année est 1990. Mike Tyson est considéré comme l'homme le plus redouté de la planète. Avec 37 victoires, dont 33 par KO et aucune défaite, il est le champion du monde incontesté des poids lourds. Son image est celle d'un destructeur imparable. Mais dans le silence, en marge de la boxe, Buster Douglas se prépare. Un homme auquel personne ne donne la moindre chance. 42 contre 1 chez les bookmakers. Une plaisanterie. Mais cette nuit-là, à Tokyo, le monde va être témoin d'un miracle. 10 février 1990. Les lumières du Tokyo Dome éclairent un combat qui semblait n'être qu'une formalité. Le champion contre l'invisible. Il est temps de se battre. Dès le premier instant, Tyson tente d'imposer son style. Tête basse, petit pas, cherchant à entrer avec des crochets au corps. Mais Douglas le repousse avec un jab solide. Long, répété, précis. Chaque fois que Mike tente de réduire la distance, ce jab réapparaît. Tyson parvient à placer quelques coups au corps, mais Douglas ne recule pas. Il reste au centre du ring, calme, imposant le rythme.
Look at them as they exchange here in round one. Backing up, and when he gets in tight, he's not just hanging on to Mike. It's about the heads coming together. You saw Mike's head, things that you're hoping for. But honestly speaking, as that big lunging left hook come right in the cheek there of Buster Douglas. You see what he got Mike. Mike may have taken it on the glove there, but Buster is here to fight. We listened to over the years that, I think sometimes you get too close to it. Against the guys he won the title from, like Trevor Berbick and what nobody else has been able to do, can he actually ever back Mike? Coming up to the closing seconds of this, the first one. Wow! With the right hand, he's back and answers it with a wild left hand of his own. There's the bell, ending round.
Douglas continue avec le même plan. Son jab fonctionne comme un métronome. Tyson presse, essayant de fermer la distance, mais chacune de ses entrées rencontre la même réponse. Une droite de Douglas touche nettement. Tyson réplique avec un crochet court, mais dans l'échange, Douglas place encore 2 coups propres. Le champion avance toujours, mais il commence à encaisser plus de coups que d'habitude.
Left hook from Mike Tyson. Oh, that's the first real telling blow by Mike Tyson. Didn't seem to bother him. This is the biggest night of his life. Midway through the second round, probably would be scored more even by the judges. Now the problem is the judges don't see those statistics. This is as good as, now let's see if Buster can hang on and keep him off. Instead, it's Buster coming back. You've seen it so many times before. Of course, Mike at any time lands that big shot. Even in the fight against Tony Tucker, which was a real tough fight, Buster probably scored the first round even and the second round in favor of Buster Douglas. See Mike much more aggressive. He grabs on and holds. You see right there? And that prevents Mike fight than we ever dreamed of here in Tokyo.
Tyson augmente l'agressivité. Il pousse avec le corps, tente de couper le ring et envoie des combinaisons pour entrer à l'intérieur. Il place un uppercut et un crochet au corps. Douglas encaisse et répond avec calme. Un 1-2 direct au visage stoppe encore Tyson. Mike réussit à s'approcher et à frapper, mais chaque attaque laisse des ouvertures que Douglas exploite.
Buster definitely custom out a good left hook to the body that forgets. And Buster has that history of to get through the first round, and that's why Don King has brought the show on the road. Look at Buster landing. Thought we might not see. Hey, there's a grazing right hand gets through. The left hand. We're actually talking about Octavio Miran. Oh, an uppercut got through that. They tell me again, interesting information that Octavio Miran, the right hand, closing seconds now as the bell ends. Fight of it through the early going and then catch up with him in the later rounds with the big shot.
Douglas commence à se libérer. Il se plante solidement, lance des combinaisons de 3 coups, puis ressort avec mobilité. Le jab continue de toucher le visage de Tyson encore et encore. Une droite nette secoue le champion. Tyson continue d'avancer, cherchant à imposer la pression, mais chaque pas vers l'avant lui coûte des coups.
Giants play baseball most of the time, and again their philosophy may be to try to wear this big guy down, but at this stage, notice another thing about Buster, some pretty good hand speed. off. Can he keep that left going? Well, gee, there's a right hand that gets through. Big fights, and you see, oh, there's Mike missing that big left. And just Japanese crowd of some 35,000 on hand here, enjoying what they certainly didn't. And all of a sudden, the big fella executes it. See him bounce ahead. Look at this. The first two big shots and 3 and 4 shots landed. And this he's able to slide back. A lot of that has to do with the height and reach that he has. But because they're the tallest guys that I can recall him fighting. You see that punishing body shot? With the ability to tie Mike's hands up. For some reason, Mike just doesn't look as...
Le combat devient plus intense. Tyson tente d'imposer sa puissance au corps pour changer la dynamique. Mais Douglas résiste et répond. Le jab continue de fonctionner et maintenant les combinaisons deviennent plus longues. Une série de coups près des cordes oblige Tyson à se couvrir par moments. Douglas commence à dominer le volume de coups et le rythme du combat.
Any place near Mike, they just tied him up and it made for a lackluster fight. Buster Douglas with Tyrell Biggs, that Mike, when he decides to pick up the pace, can do it. And don't ever forget that. Wow, that's a great thing. Oh, big right hand landed that time. Mike wants to drag this into some later rounds, but there was a real good right hand. He's winning the 5th round handily. And this is the 5th round, landed by James Buster Douglas. Not if 2, 3, or 4, Mike you saw landed that big left hook, and then he goes headhunting with the right hand, and that's what Aaron Snow has the midway portion of the. There's the ability of Buster Douglas again. Raise the chin of Buster Douglas, and Douglas answering with loaded.
Tyson semble frustré. Il tente d'entrer avec violence, mais Douglas l'intercepte avec précision. Jab, droite, crochet, des combinaisons nettes qui touchent clairement. Tyson parvient à travailler au corps, mais il reçoit un uppercut qui relève sa tête. Douglas garde le contrôle de la distance et le champion commence à accumuler les coups.
Buster trying to get a face adversity. And Mike has got to rebound from this because certainly Buster's having a good... That this is his night and all of that sort of stuff. But of course, one big shot in my mind, I'm saying to myself, hey, is Mike mentally fatigued here? I think Mike probably having his best round of the fight to this point. Nice shot, guys, in the boxing game, having the best night of his life.
Le rythme baisse légèrement, mais le contrôle reste celui du challenger. Douglas travaille intelligemment. Il maintient le jab actif, évite de rester trop longtemps face à Tyson et frappe lorsque le champion reste immobile. Le visage de Tyson commence à gonfler. Ses attaques n'ont plus la même vitesse. Douglas reste concentré, sûr de lui.
Douglas is saying, hey, I can beat Tyson. He's not so. Mike Tyson, he still has thunder in both hands. And you get the idea now that the adrenaline's landed, but Buster's been able to gobble him up. See, that one just... The way the fight's going to this point, you at least have to begin, how dangerous can he be? I don't know. But I'll tell you one thing, there's the Mike off. And more often than not, he's landed... Oh, look at this shot. Things have come very easy for him so far. Now he's so tough. And when a fighter believes in himself, and into 1986 when he was fighting a lot, a very tough time of it against James Buster Douglas. The possibility of an upset because I have Buster considerably out in front of him. Doesn't seem to hurt Buster. He's in great shape, there's no question. But look at him put some stage here. Mike can land a big shot and end this fight.
Puis Tyson trouve son moment. Au milieu d'un échange, il place un uppercut brutal qui traverse la garde de Douglas. Le challenger tombe sur le tapis. L'arbitre commence le compte. Douglas reste quelques secondes au sol, puis se relève juste avant la fin. Tyson tente de finir le combat avec tout ce qu'il a, mais le round se termine. Douglas survit.
Look at these shots just loading up by 7 rounds, and he's already something special going tonight. Tokyo, Japan. I'm Bob Sheridan. You're watching the heavyweight championship of the world. Mike Tyson plays, and the punch stat that's relayed to me, but by the same token, they've got Mike Tyson. See it right there, right on top of it, just as I say it. Wow, with the right hand. Looking for that all night. Oh, that's a nice uppercut that time. that drops Buster Douglas. The count's up to 2 and 3 and 4. His eyes from where I'm sitting look fairly clear. It's up to 7 and 8 up. Yes, he does. All right. And the bell ends the 8th round. Different angle. Look at the head snap and the perspiration fly.
Douglas revient avec lucidité. La chute ne change pas son plan. Le jab reprend immédiatement le contrôle du rythme. Tyson essaie de presser, mais il semble maintenant plus lent. Douglas place des combinaisons propres au visage du champion. Tyson encaisse et répond peu. Le contrôle du combat revient clairement du côté du challenger.
Bill Moran warns the two fighters about the heads coming together. Neither heavyweight championship fight. It was one big shot again. He's down, he comes down than he did in 7 and 8 in his history. When he might be watching and giving him just down, he comes with the uppercut. Somehow or other, Buster's throwing shots back. Look at this. That big right hand, but Mike takes it on the glove, and he backs off Mike again with the left. Wow, with the right hand is Buster. He's got it back together in the late portion here. Raising left hand, chopping right, misses. Uppercut. Buster down. Look at Mike actually grasping to hang on. Mike missing the shots. Point in round 9, and I expected Mike. Look at this. Did he buckle the lights to Mike? I don't know. He got him again. Buster fights back strong. And now he can't get killed. Look at this. Who would ever have expected this? His mind is willing, or his legs still. I haven't seen Mike in this kind of trouble before. Look at Mike. And this is a big surprise. All right, there's the bell.
Douglas sort décidé. Il utilise le jab pour ouvrir la voie. Il connecte une droite solide. Puis vient un uppercut qui secoue violemment la tête de Tyson. Douglas enchaîne une autre combinaison. Droite, uppercut, crochet. Tyson tombe sur le tapis. L'arbitre commence le compte. Tyson tente de se relever. Il cherche son protège-dents sur la toile, désorienté. Il se relève trop tard, beaucoup trop tard. Le compte arrive à 10. L'arbitre arrête le combat. Si Buster Douglas a brisé Tyson, attend de voir le monstre. 30 juillet 2004, Louisville, Kentucky, Mike Tyson contre le monstre britannique. Il est temps de se battre. Dès le premier instant, Tyson avance avec agressivité. Tête basse, petit pas, cherchant le crochet au corps. Williams recule, prudent, utilisant le jab pour maintenir la distance. Mike place quelques coups puissants au corps. Le public réagit. Cela ressemble à une soirée normale pour Tyson. Williams bouge, évite l'échange direct, survit au round et dans son regard, quelque chose d'étrange apparaît. Il n'y a pas de peur.
Tyson going right to the body, belting to the midsection. Championship fight. He's never been in a fight of this magnitude, and boy, referees are tested. Now, Danny Williams land that right hand behind it, and of course the uppercut. Already he has been wobbled. Decent. Will Williams get out of the first round? Another left hook upstairs. A left uppercut staggers Williams. We'll see how effectively he can do it. Combinations on the inside and tremendously good left hooks. Those are very happen to Tyson. Not the way to fight Mike Tyson. And he's learning that. Cited for low blows in a couple of fights back in England. Tyson digging to the body. Williams, no stranger to fouling. He just used his elbow. Danny Williams has still standing. Look at him, still standing. 3 in a row. They've gotten a low blow, but he is digging in. Left uppercut to the chin after a series of blows to the midsection. Looking to end. Partially blocked by Williams. That one got through. Then to the belly.
Williams commence à se libérer. Il utilise sa taille et son allonge. Jab constant, droite directe. Tyson tente de presser, mais son entrée est plus lente que d'habitude. Il y a un échange. Mike connecte un crochet puissant, mais reçoit une droite nette au visage. Pour la première fois, le Britannique ne semble pas intimidé. Le combat s'équilibre.
Just missing with that overhand right. Mike Tyson inside to the body. Good sign for Mike Tyson. Bodes well for the future. He countered beautifully from that uppercut. Hook upstairs out of nowhere by Danny Williams. A late punch for someone, but Alfred didn't indicate exactly who. Which we had first thought, but weren't sure. pressure here from Tyson, but Williams with a left uppercut to the body. Just like he and Roach have worked on. So he's thinking in that ring, not just throwing wild punches. Williams has to.
Keep him up, guys. Both of you.
Both of them have been.
Tyson tente de finir le combat. Il se jette avec des combinaisons, essayant de fermer le ring. Williams tient bon, il encaisse mais répond. Jab, droite, crochet. Mike commence à montrer de la fatigue. Ses attaques deviennent plus prévisibles. Le Britannique connecte une série de coups qui obligent Tyson à se couvrir. L'ancien champion ne domine plus.
The referee never said who that was. No, because you get countered, and yet that left hook stunned Tyson successfully. You know, a key element of this is the body work of Williams. He is really, he has heart. Yep. That party's answered after they were broken. He is fighting the wrong fight, but somehow he's not, and that's giving Mike Tyson a chance to land those shots. Now some head movement. Williams coming back exchange. Outside and throwing the jab, tying him up, pushing him back. Some head movement by Tyson, ripping uppercuts to the chin. Now back comes Williams. Oh, what a left hand. The referee might be a factor in this fight, and guess what? He is. That sent Williams off balance, and then Tyson just...
Williams prend le contrôle. Il travaille avec de longues combinaisons. Tyson tente d'entrer, mais ses jambes ne répondent plus comme avant. Une droite directe secoue sa tête, puis une autre. Mike vacille. Williams sent la fin. Une rafale de coups l'envoie contre les cordes. Tyson tombe. Il tente de se relever. Il s'appuie sur les cordes. Il ne peut pas rester debout. L'arbitre arrête le combat.